Hello, welcome back to A Fresh Perspective on Business podcast. I'm Laura Leyland, also Managing Director of Fresh Perspective, resourcing a recruitment business with a twist on the traditional. And today, here with me, my very lovely co-host, Tony Greenwood.
You all right?
I feel like saying, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Aye, so I'm all right, yeah.
But yeah, don't be a dick t-shirt on today.
Well, let me just tell you about this t-shirt, Laura. You kindly got me this t-shirt. I've got another one at home. It's in wash, actually, the white one. But it's another phrase that I firmly believe in, because if people followed this rule, the world would be a better place, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, we should do a podcast episode on all of your sayings. So this is one, which we'll say in a minute.
Okay.
And then don't be a dick.
Well,
and then be consistently great consistently good rather than occasionally great. Right, okay.
You know, there's loads of pearls of wisdom. Hello, everybody. I'm the sales director of Beartown Brewery and head of broadcast and entertainment at Fresh Perspective. If you didn't know.
Apparently, the talent. Will you do me a favour? Put the aircon on, please.
I am I think it is.
Oh, well, make the fan higher.
Okay, fan higher.
Fan higher, temperature down.
Fan higher, temperature down.
Press the tick.
Press the tick.
Okay.
Wow, who'd have thought we'd be doing that live on the podcast? We don't press start and stop. Once that button's going, we're rolling, folks. We're rolling.
Rolling.
We got a treat.
Rolling on a river.
We got a treat for you coming up. I have to say, for your ears.
What's the treat?
Well, I'm gonna tell everybody after I say this. This is my the favourite part. Well, maybe not on this podcast, but this is one of my favourite parts of the podcast, and I know everyone else is listening as well. As I say, this is episode 206 of A Fresh Perspective on Business podcast. But Laura, can you share with me and everyone listening in their ears and watching on YouTube around planet Earth today, what is that in Spanish, please?
Episodio número 206.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Welcome.
That's excellent. It won't surprise you to learn, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't named the podcast today. That's not one of my skills.
I haven't named it either.
Oh, who's named it?
Danielle.
Oh, right, she actually has.
Yes, she has. Danielle is one of the newest members of the Fresh Perspective team. She is a talent seeker, and I asked the team, can they give me song titles about comparisons or comparing? And she delivered. She just burst into song. I'm like, yes, this is a great one. Well done, Danielle.
We're going to do our absolute best with this now, aren't we?
Yeah, I wanted to sing the whole song, but Tony said I'm not allowed.
It's a long song. It's a
great song.
It is a great song and a great artist. God bless.
Do we need to say what it's about? Oh, no, I've already said it.
Well, it's about comparison.
Anyway, I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing can take away these blues, 'cause nothing compares to you.
Wow. And if
I
you didn't enjoy that, switch off.
I feel like I need to sing this song every morning. I feel like it's giving me lots of joy today. And hopefully to you listening or watching.
I really hope you enjoyed that as much as Laura enjoyed singing it. Because,
I did. I really enjoyed singing the whole thing, but
you
it's too long,
do.
Apparently.
Absolutely do. You can see on the screen, if you're blessed with our vision, that we're going to talk a little bit more about the Freshies 2024. And we're going to say well done to the folk that won. Laura's going to do her absolute best to remember all the category winners, which I am going to enjoy watching.
Doing that now or in a bit?
No, not that. We'll do that in a bit.
Okay.
We didn't do this last week because we were concentrating on the Freshies, which is our non-for-profit awards ceremony. That will be 5 next year. We're going back to
half a decade.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, half a decade.
Wowee.
Okay, thank you. Well done. It's this part of the podcast where we tell you what we've been doing at Fresh HQ and give you some amazingly crazy stories. I haven't got many, apart from I went to a farm last week, which was nice.
Just a random farm or?
Smithers Farm in Bolton. Shout out Smithers Farm. Got loads of great animals.
It's nice there.
Great, really good. My nephew had a holiday in Lancashire. He's 6. Henry. I was going to say shout out Henry. He won't be listening. And so
Henry doesn't care about podcasts.
He doesn't care. He probably doesn't even know what one is. But we went to Smithers Farm, and it was great fun. We fed some donkeys. We held some rabbits and guinea pigs and chicks. Saw some emus, llamas, all that. It were proper good.
Sounds like you had a better time than the kids.
Yeah, well, I put my phone on aeroplane mode so I couldn't get any noise. And I took my children and my mum. As you know, if you've followed this podcast, my mum loves animals.
Mum.
Yeah, she was on good form. So, but I mean, there's a lot. Chavs in Whitby is just amazing. So Laura went away last weekend or the weekend before, I forget which, in Pete's new van. Not just like a transit, it's a Volkswagen Transporter with
a
pop-up roof.
Pop top.
And you went to Whitby, which you thought, from our conversations, would be a good location.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
There was a few things, some feedback.
Yeah.
That we took
from
the weekend. So I felt like a weather girl at first because the weather in July was shocking. Isn't it? It rained a lot. So I'm like, this weekend we planned to go camping and it was raining in the week. I'm like, what are we going to do? So we looked at like the Met Office, like the video of the weather and where it's coming in from. Like the weather's coming in from the west.
Okay.
And then moving over to the east.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Right, there's something else that we could do. Anyway, continue.
So I moved over to the east. I'm like, right, so the east is where it's going to hit last.
That's it.
So I'm like, let's go east.
Whitby.
Not west.
No.
Go east.
That was Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're like, right, where can we go? I'm like, Scarborough, Whitby, York. And then Pete's like, my grandma lives in Filey. Let's go see my grandma. So we're like, right, we'll go over there. So we stayed in Pickering. Lovely place.
Right.
And then we went to Whitby for the day. It was absolutely glorious.
Yes.
And one thing we'd forgotten about, because we don't have children, is it was the first day of the school holidays.
Right.
It was rammed.
Right, okay.
But if you take out all the people, Whitby, beautiful. Definitely go.
No offence, residents of Whitby or people that go there.
I don't think I'm talking about
Not
the residents here.
All right.
It's a gorgeous place. It's got an abbey. It's got cobbled streets.
Abbey.
A beach.
Right.
Beautiful. Apparently, it's one, according to Google, one of the most picturesque seaside towns in England.
Okay.
Or maybe Yorkshire. Don't know.
Wow. Okay. Well, one of the two. One of the two. It's either Yorkshire or England.
Yeah. Maybe it's not England.
Well, we'll say Yorkshire.
Because St Ives is nice. That's in Cornwall. Anyway. Oh my God, there were a lot of chavs. I'm sorry for the people that were there that weekend. You weren't all chavs, but oh my God. And quite a lot of the men had the tops off.
Vests or no vests?
No vests.
Oh, man.
And I'm fine. If people are hot and they, body positivity and all that jazz.
Of course.
But they weren't clean.
Oh, what?
No, there's some smells.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh. That's disappointing.
Weirdly as well, there were signs everywhere saying, watch out for the seagulls, guard your food.
God.
So, monster seagulls.
Smelly.
Kind of detracted from the day, somewhat. But I would go again, but just maybe
out of holiday
out
season.
Of season, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Chavs.
But it was good. I enjoyed camping in the van. Pete's now ripped everything out of the van.
Why?
And he's adapting it to how he wants it.
What about all those
all the red stuff gone.
In all the cupboards and stuff?
He's gonna put the fridge back in. He's gonna get a smaller, just a single hob and a sink, so it takes up less space.
Right.
Because he's gonna put his benches in that we can sleep on. Because oh my God, in the pop top, it's quite cool. So you can be in the van and you pop it.
Yeah, and
so
up
you
go.
can stand up.
Yeah.
And then you bring the bottom bit down and you put the. We have like an expanding foam mattress, which is cool. So you climb up into it to sleep, but it's thinner than a double bed for me and Pete. We have a Super King.
You do
And it were really hot, and obviously it's not sound insulated, so you can hear all the bloody wood pigeons at 5 o'clock in the morning. So,
right, okay.
but it was good. So, but it would be good to just have the space. So So he's going to put his benches in so he'd sleep downstairs. And you just use it for storage and space.
Okay.
So he still would be fantastic.
Okay.
So, yeah. So he's adapting that. I won't carry on about that because it's probably boring for people.
We've been back running, haven't we? We went to... Speaking of... Oh, no.
Got PB!
Yeah, well, wow. You did get a PB. A 10K PB for Laura Leyland. 59.
Thanks to Tony. Tony ran with me.
I did. I had to just give you an extra couple of percent.
Was it?
59.21, I'm going to say.
It's 50, something like that. I don't know. I've not got my phone.
No.
It was under an hour, and that's all we care about.
That's it.
I never, ever ran a 10K in all my 25 years of life. I've never run a 10K in less than an hour, so I was well happy.
Well, good. And it was quite a nice track. It was. We started from the Tower in Blackpool, also known as Blackpool Tower, and we ran...
the Tower of Blackpool.
The Tower of Blackpool. Ran 2.5K out and 2.5K back and did that twice. And the weather was okay. It was a nice little bit of a drizzle on the way out, and that was good, so it kept us cool. And we got under an hour, which was absolutely mega. So really chuffed with that.
I cried.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
With happiness.
Yeah, of course. But you picked up an injury.
Yeah, well, that was from doing... That wasn't from that, but...
No.
Doing speed intervals on the treadmill, because I'm like... And now I'm obsessed with being fast.
We must...
Like Ricky Bobby off Talladega Nights.
I don't know who that is.
You will. Have you not seen Talladega Nights?
No, should
I? Not like Will Ferrell?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, you'll love it then. Do you like Blaze of Glory?
Not seen it.
What?
Not seen it. Is
right.
that on for the weekend?
You need to watch Blaze of Glory.
Right, I'll write this down.
And Talladega Nights.
All right, okay.
And then when you watch Talladega Nights, you'll laugh and think of me.
I probably will.
Yes.
So...
But yeah, I was doing speed intervals on the treadmill. Because I don't run very fast very often, I've hurt my hip. Now I'm injured.
And if you are running, you'll know that the only way to get faster at running is to run fast. There's no cheat sheet for that or silver bullet. You've just got to run fast a lot.
But apparently to run fast, you need to build up strength, so the explosive strength. Apparently, according to my sports therapist, I have built up my endurance fibres to run marathons.
Easy.
But I have not built up my strength fibres to explode when I want to run faster.
And that is the project for August and September.
We are full of tips. Last week it was drink water, stay hydrated, or you'll be shit at running. And this week it's you need to run fast and be strong, otherwise you'll be slow.
Run fast to run faster.
Yes. In order to run faster, you must run fast.
I don't know if you listen to this, Vicky, but I've texted you about it. I'm going to tell you in an audio manner. You got to run faster, run faster. It's simple.
Run fast. Okay.
We've been going to the gym, haven't we? We've got a new process for going to the gym.
Yes, we go together in the morning, so we hold each other accountable.
It's called accountability.
Working quite well, except for this morning.
Wow. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Tony let me down.
Yeah.
But I still went 18 minutes later than planned, but I still went.
Surprise. So I have to pick Laura up now. Then she definitely goes, and she definitely goes on time, as evidenced this morning. So, yeah, accountability gets it done. So I would advise that for anyone else who get a gym buddy. Thomas has got a gym buddy. That's my son. And finally. Go on.
I was going to not talk about that, but...
You're not talking about that?
No.
No, don't talk about it. We're not going to talk about it, guys.
I mean, we can do.
No, it's too late now. You've said no. Oh, you're standing up again on podcast. I don't know why you keep doing that.
I'm just changing my seating position. Right, so, because we've been talking about the freshies, it reminded me of that this money that we raised, over 20,107.
Yeah, 2107.
So, we've been divvying it up amongst our 5 charities. So far 6 connections have been in. The Susie Awesome Foundation has been in. Oh, I've got a slide for it.
I've got a slide. Hey.
Let's Make a Difference has come in.
Yeah.
And Burnley Boys and Girls Club. We're still waiting for Team 1C.
Great.
If
you listen to this Team 1C, come on in.
We have a giant check. So we do a check presentation, send them the money.
Yeah.
I've been putting some of those pictures on my LinkedIn post on social media.
Good.
Now, I have not got shoes on. I don't wear shoes at work.
No,
I don't wear shoes at home.
Oh, do you not? No.
Why do you wear shoes at home?
No, socks.
I get why people wear them at work, but it's my office. It's my carpet. I make sure it's clean.
That's it.
So I'm comfortable with that. Most people don't wear shoes at Fresh, but they wear slippers. And when people come, they're like, oh, do you want me to take my shoes off? I'm like, no, I won't stipulate it as long as your shoes are clean. The guy brings the water. He comes from a farm. He has to take his shoes off. He left muddy footprints once. Anyway, I digress. as usual. But people on LinkedIn are obsessed with the fact that me and Emily haven't got shoes or socks on.
We don't.
And comments are, "Oh, can you not afford shoes?" I'm like, "No."
God, bloody hell.
No, of course I can't afford shoes. I'm giving £4,000 to charity, and that's my shoe money. Or they're like, what? He's like, so I've said we've raised £4,000 for this cancer charity. Blah, blah. This is what it'll be used for. And someone's comment is, can you, Laura Leyland, and Emily Leyland, please buy some shoes?
I've got some.
And I'm like,
you know what you need to do next time?
I'm like, why? Why do you care if I've got shoes or not?
Check in one hand, shoes in other.
People are obsessed. I'm like, can we just talk about what the topic is? Like, why do you care whether A, I've got shoes, B, you can afford them, or C, you want to wear them?
That's it.
I have one guy who I won't name.
Brian.
We'll call him Bob.
Yeah, all right, Bob.
But he loves my feet.
Okay.
He's got a foot fan.
Okay. You could do.
I have got nice feet.
Me and Emily
Mr. Person that seems to have an issue with me wearing shoes, not wearing shoes. I have got nice feet. Some people don't. But although I am missing a big toe. But why does
big toenail, not a big toe?
Big toenail, yeah. Sorry.
That's what you want me to say.
Why do people care?
I don't know. Maybe people. I don't know.
Do you think they're being funny?
I don't know.
It's not original.
Me and Emily on a podcast last year, the year before, talked about OnlyFans.
I think I should have one for my feet.
For the feet? I mean, I'm not against it. People like that sort of stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Elbows and all that.
Elbows, yeah.
I'm just making... That's the first body part that came into my head. I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
All right. So, we're going to run through the categories of the
Freshies.
Freshies.
Doing it now? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I like this game. So...
I like having slides in the podcast.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's maybe...
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, slides. Yeah. We are professional on this podcast. There's 2, 4, 6 to 18.
Yeah.
18.
Are you going to read out the category and I'll read out the winner?
I like this game. Can I go random? No, I won't. The winner of Triumphant Trailblazer Award was
Sarah Dearden.
She does painting.
She's a painter,
She's
yeah.
a painter.
Enso Creative Arts is her business.
Beautiful. Congratulations, Sarah. Marketing Magnifico.
I want to say it like I announced it on the night. Pink Fizz Social!
Pink Fizz Social.
Yes.
They like
run by Heather Rose.
Oh, it's a nice name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most Treasured Team.
That's Cube HR, run by Lisa Sourbutt.
Congratulations to them. Positivity Pioneer, taking my gong from last year, is...
Joanne Collins.
Oh, I think I've seen her on the LinkedIn.
She's so positive.
Oh, imagine me.
Even when life is giving her lemons, she makes the best lemonade you'll ever taste.
Love that. I can't follow that. Captain Kindness.
For the second time in a row, that is Jenna Atkinson from Harrison Drury Solicitors.
Congratulations, Jenna. HR Hero.
That is Pam Pinder from ELE Advanced Technologies.
This is great knowledge. Wellbeing Warrior.
Renata Gianquito. She owns her own business called Ren Coaching.
Right. Nifty Networker.
Pam Molyneux. She has
Well
two
done, Pam.
hats. She runs a Unique Ladies networking group, but she's also a HR consultancy.
Well done, Pam. Best Business.
Green Arc.
Green Arts Ben.
And I don't know who runs it, but my good friend Ben Duckworth.
He's a good bloke.
He's a senior person in this business.
He's a good guy. Brilliant Boss.
That is the very wonderful Justine Forster from Advocacy Focus, who are a charity.
Thomas went to do his work placement at Advocacy Focus
he?
for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a great time. Charity champion.
That's East Lancs Hospice.
Oh, we're their best.
In East Lancs, Coburn.
Customer service sensation.
Cover My Bubble, run by Chris and Emma Astley.
Chris Astley used to play I don't know if you know.
I'm sure you told me last week.
Yeah, he used to play football with him. Good
This
guy.
is brand new information.
Notorious newcomer.
Soccer HQ.
Oh, what do they do?
Something to do with soccer.
Oh, soccer. Fantastic Family.
That is Yab, run by Jenny and Andy Henderson.
Congratulations to them. Exceptional Employee.
Amy Gallier, who works at Flourish Finance, which is owned by Stacey Batterham.
Well done, Amy. Hospitality Hotshot.
Secret Garden Glamping.
Yes. He was in the office a few weeks ago, wasn't he?
He was in the office because he couldn't come on the night because they'd had a fire.
One of his pods were on fire. Of all the reasons not to come,
one.
That's a belter.
That's a good one. So, yeah, Derry didn't come.
What's his name? Derry?
Derry, yeah. Although Cheryl keeps trying to call him. When she sends me his details, I'm like, I need to ring him. She says Derry. I'm like, what are you doing to me?
Derry.
It's Derry, Secret Garden Glamping, who was on Dragon's Den.
Yeah. Now good friends with Sarah Davis.
And
Deborah Meaden.
Deborah Meaden, yeah.
Sustainability superstar.
Reed's Refillery.
Oh, they're up the road.
Up the road, which is run by Stephanie Reed.
Oh, I see how she's named that business.
There you go.
Congratulations to all our winners.
Congratulations to Laura for getting them all right.
Congratulations indeed. And I can promise you there's no notes in front of it. I can
show you these.
Because I would literally, I absolutely would hang it out to dry if you know that by now, if there was. But well done. Freshies are booked for 2025. Back to Rivington Barn, 20th of June. Gonna be mega.
It is going to be mega.
Gonna be mega.
Right, let's talk about comparison.
Let's do that.
So this is a saying that Tony says. I always feel like a newsreader when I do that.
You do, yeah.
Tony says a lot that comparison is a thief of joy. Now, I thought this was something that Tony came up with, but apparently it's a saying.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is a saying, yeah. And when's the last time I said it?
In the gym.
Did I?
On, what day did we go? Tuesday?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I must say it without even knowing. But because it's so true, and predominantly I use it a lot in a training environment, so running, gym, high rocks, bike, all that sort of stuff. And I used to be mega competitive, but now I absolutely appreciate that. And you can link this back to business or in life, I suppose, can't you? But when a runner used to run past me, I used to get really pissed off. I'm like, I do to try and catch them, but they might have been like 15 years younger than me. And they might not have dodgy knees, and they might,
feel my knees.
Feel my knees.
Turn around.
And they might have been right at the beginning of the run, whereas I was at the end, and all these little intricacies and minutiae comparisons that we don't even know about. And now I'm really cool with we're just on our own. Certainly in training, we're just on our own journey, aren't we? We're just on our own journey with running, or with training, or on the bike, and we've just got our own path. And otherwise, if we start comparing ourselves to other people, then we just get a bit disgruntled, a bit disillusioned, a bit upset. It just takes some of our headspace that we could arguably give to more positive thoughts. That's where I live. And we get jealous, don't we? Get jealous and pissed off, don't we, of stuff. And I just relate this back to training and running, because like years, I've learned to harness any sort of comparison and not do that. I mean, I still do that in life, and maybe arguably a little bit in business I do, and that's on me to learn a little bit. But I'm sure there's people that, and that's why I've come off social media, because I found myself looking at stuff on Facebook and Instagram, not so much LinkedIn, but certainly Facebook and Instagram, and drowning in that sort of why and is this real and everything that that comes with that. So I've just taken it out taken it out of my life until I learn to deal with that and not compare. Then I'll just do without it for now.
And if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
When we compare ourselves to others, whether it be your life, your running or your fitness achievements or capability, or your business, we don't usually compare ourselves to people that we feel like we're doing better than.
No.
We usually compare ourselves to people that we feel are better than we are doing better, and therefore always putting ourselves in a negative frame of mind, feeling that we aren't good enough, we aren't enough, we are rubbish, we're pretty shit. And that internal self-dialogue will get you down. It'll make you sad. It will make you depressed. You won't be in a positive mindset, so you'll be gathering other negativity. You won't be gathering positivity. You won't be open what you're putting out basically into the universe is what you've not got and negativity. When really you need to flip the focus, which I realise is a phrase of Dave's, which I keep saying.
Flip the focus, yeah, absolutely.
So that you are focusing on more positive things and you're looking at what you want instead of what you've not got, which is the same thing, but one is phrased negatively and one is phrased positively.
I will just hit the desk. Okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
But it's really hard. With running, like I am not the fastest runner.
Neither am I.
So I compare myself to other people that are fast, and then when I'm running with those people, either training or in a race, that's all I'm thinking about, and I just feel really negative and really not happy the entire run, and then that will actually impede my performance.
So I used to be like that. But I've learnt, and you can only get there. But you know that part of your comparison journey, you can only do that by yourself, and it's just an issue of not caring, isn't it? And I genuinely don't care anymore. I know I'm in control of my training, my nutrition, my step, all the components that feed into race performance. I'm in control of that, and I'll be as good as I'll be. And it's a bit like the circle of influence and circle of control, isn't it? We can control. We can't control what the people do or what the people say, but we can control how we react and how we respond to stuff like that. And I always relate this back to training and running. We can control how many times we go to the gym. We can control how fast or slow we run on our long runs. We can control when we do our threshold training. We can control all that stuff. If there's some people who are faster than us, shit happens. Can't control that. Just got to focus on you. And Conor McGregor came out with a thing a few years ago. Winners focus on winners, losers focus on winners. And that is so true. Winners focus on winners. Or winners focus on winning.
Yeah.
Losers focus on winners.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, and
I like that. Because I think once I've set the benchmark with my running journey, I'm like, so it's like 18 months now I've been running, and I've gone from 5K to running 2 marathons.
What?
I know. And when I first started, I was the slowest, and I possibly am still the slowest out of the team that we run with. But now I've run 1 marathon. When I ran my second one and I beat my time, I no longer care as much about comparing myself to others because I'm progressing and I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But at first, when I wasn't progressing and getting better, it's really hard. But once you start to see improvements and positive change and success with yourself, that's what you end up focusing on and not what everybody else is doing. So it's like, stick with it. If you've just started running or you've just started business or whatever, and you've not got those benchmarks, stick with it, because you will, and record things and then look out next time you do it how much better you are and what you've done to do that, and that's what you'll end up focusing on rather than just everybody else is better than me.
Yeah, because everyone's landscape, whether it's home, family life, training, business, the landscape's totally different, isn't it? Different circumstances, everything's unique in each individual portion of life. So you're not, arguably, are you comparing apples with apples?
No.
And so I have another phrase. Well, it's not my phrase. Perception is reality, isn't it? So how someone perceives a certain situation or a certain person is
it's their reality.
It's their reality for that situation or that circumstance or that individual, and you can't control how they perceive that. So, and when you're looking at something, a bit like Instagram, isn't it? Your perception of that thing that you're looking at is just what it is on a screen. There's no context towards it.
No, and I think a lot of people would look at so say for example you were looking at other people's lives on Instagram thinking they're better than you, or they're obviously doing better.
Have they got that? Why have they done that?
Well, that's their Instagram. It's not necessarily their reality. But also they might look at yours and think he's got what I want.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're all comparing.
We're all guilty of it.
Yeah, and then I think focus on your strengths. So recently I figured out that someone I know is faster than me on the shorter distances, but I am better at the longer distances. And I'm like, so that just made, obviously, I felt a bit bad by saying it, but I'm still being nice. Like, this person is quick and has an ability to run 5 and 10Ks really fast. I do not run that fast at the moment, but I find it easier than that person to run long distances like a marathon. But then that made me feel better. Like, that is something I am good at. I did it, and I've done it again, and I can do it again if I want to.
Yes.
And I'm good at that. So I decided to focus on that, and rather than focus on the fact that she's faster than me and I'm slow.
That's it. That's it. You must. You're not slow. You're slower.
Yeah.
But that's only temporary.
And then Emily mentioned something to me.
Oh.
Emily's my sister and business partner. You won't know that if you've only been listening since October, because she's not been here because she's on maternity leave. With baby number 2.
Unbelievable. Like a baby factory.
I know. She needs to shut the factory down.
Shut the door.
Shut the door. Turn the lights off. So I'm getting married.
Woo!
Woo, how exciting. So I've started finally after 6 months looking at wedding venues. I'm like, people are like, oh, we get married. I'm like, no, I'm not even looked.
No.
So I was looking at venues, and some venues are very, very pricey, and some are okay. And so I was looking at one venue and like, wow, it's not cheap. And she's like, yeah, my friend's getting married there. I was like, wow, it's not cheap there. She's like, yeah, I think their business is doing really well.
Right.
And I took it, and she may not have meant it in this way, but I took it that she implied that we're not doing as good. And she's like, the business is doing well, they're making a decent amount of money, and now that's how I perceived what she said. That's my reality. May not be how Emily meant it. But then, even if it was, so say for example, Emily was comparing our business, fresh perspective, recruitment, amazing.
Amazing.
Against Emily's friend's business, who Emily or me perceive as doing better than us.
Yeah.
What I then looked at was, okay, but they've not had one of their business partners not be here for most of the last 12 months. So that's so she drives revenue. So we've possibly not made as much as we would have done had she been here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you don't think, but no one looks, you don't always look into it in that level of detail. So that if we were to compare our two businesses, if they've made more money than we have, then it's not like, oh, they're doing better than us. It's just that we've had certain challenges.
Maybe they've got more resource. Maybe they've got a different product. Maybe they have different opportunities.
But people don't look at it like, oh, that business is making all this money. It's making more money than my business, therefore it's doing better.
Yeah, well,
anyway, so don't do it, guys.
Don't do it. You've made so many notes on that front piece of paper, haven't you?
Yeah, some of it is to write things down to say because I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
And then I use some of it to write the schedule afterwards.
And you write at different angles as well?
Yeah, because I ran out of space. I just turned it round.
Okay. Comparison leads to bad stuff, bad self-esteem. So you run out of gratitude.
Many, many reasons why we shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Go.
Oh, go. Right, so yeah, like I said before,
self-esteem is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your ego don't like it.
But it makes you feel bad. You will always, you compare yourself to others who you think are doing better in business, life, whatever. You will always feel bad. And you are the only person that will feel bad from making that comparison.
You are. And I was in a situation a couple of weeks ago during the football, and a mate of a mate came round, and he just bought a new house, and he's like, yeah, I think one small child, and it's 5-bedroom, and it's on Brockall. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to try this. I'm going to put this cinema room in and all that. I'm going, hey, that's all right, isn't it? But I don't know anything about his circumstances. I don't know where he's working, how he's doing. Well, you know what I mean? I don't know. All I hear is that, and I go, oh, wish I could have a cinema room. I'm like, stop it. It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. And that feeds into gratitude and appreciation, isn't it? And instead of comparing yourself against someone who's doing something amazing or doing something you want to do or you feel is doing better, instead of comparing and feeling jealous, why don't you just not do that and just be happy for them?
Yeah, and I was.
Celebrate. And that's not directed at you.
Yeah, but of course correcting myself. Like,
whoa. Stop it, Tony. Stop it. But it's hard sometimes. And it also depends on where you are. If you're having a tough day, a tough week, you're tired, you're hungry, hormonal, whatever, not sleeping because you've got 2 kids under 2.
Yeah, all that.
Then it makes it harder to do the good things. But try.
And it'll stress you out. It'll stress you out. Well, I go, why have I not gone to the cinema room? Why am I doing something wrong? Is it about me? And all of a sudden, you're going down a rabbit hole that you really don't want to go down. And same with the running, isn't it? Yeah. Why am I not running that fast? Why can I not run that half marathon? Why can I not do 2 hours for that? Forget it. Just you focus on your winners. Focus on winners. Losers focus on winners. Simple.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then it will push all of that envy, stress, lack of appreciation, focus on negative rather than positives. It will increase insecurity. It will put a strain on relationship and hinder you making good connections with people because you'll start to resent these people, and they don't know why you're resenting them. They might know what you might be snappy and argue with them. You might not want to spend time with them, and then they will then feel impacted by this comparison malarkey. Because like, why is my friend not spending much time with me? And it's possibly because this friend is comparing them and he's jealous and blah blah blah.
Jealous of the cinema room.
So just don't do it.
Nope, that's it. Don't just don't do it.
It stifles your personal growth.
That's right. Because you do want to improve and you do want to get better and bigger and stronger, and so in every walk of life. So just and faster. So just focus.
There's a song in there somewhere.
I don't want to sing again.
No, okay.
It discourages risk taking, because you fear that if you do take a risk and it doesn't work, that people judge you and try new things. So there's a lot of activity in the fresh.
Noisy people.
Winners focus on winners, guys. Just focus on your happiness and the things that you can control and the things that you can maybe influence.
And the only person that you should compare yourself against is yourself.
Yourself.
So compare your next run against your last run and see if you did better. And if you didn't do better, have a word with yourself.
Have a word with yourself. Or start getting those interval sprints in.
Right, let me rip through some more sponsors.
Oh! Whoa, this is a brand new slide that I've not seen. These are the people who, for audio listeners, we're going to run through the fabulous table sponsors for the Freshies 2024.
So all these amazing people.
Circle there. Okay. HSE Advice UK.
I know. Wait, so all these people paid £250.
They did.
They sponsored a table. Their logo went on the table number.
Boosh.
Their business name went on the table plan.
Yes.
We have written blog articles about them. They've been tagged in social media posts. And we are about to name check them on the podcast. We've got sponsorship available for next year. If you wanted to get involved as a table sponsor, please message Vicky Taylor on LinkedIn.
Please do.
With the word table.
With the word table. That's it.
Because that won't confuse her at all. So this blue circle is...
Cold coffee.
Husky No, not cold coffee.
No. I've just drunk some cold coffee. Continue.
Husky Intelligence.
What do they do?
It's software.
Wow. That sounds good, doesn't it? HSE Advice.
Health and safety.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're great, but go. Heat pump tech.
I mean, kind of what it says on the tin.
Low mass office supplies.
What it says on the tin.
Cardboard box cup. Did they sponsor?
Yes.
Oh, it's Daniel. No.
Johnson. Yeah, Dan Johnson.
Dan Johnson. Team Academy. BNI. ECK. Civil Electrical Groundwork Landscape Pipework.
Engineering.
I love pipework.
Women in Business Network, their networking group.
Yeah, they are. Fagan and Worley.
Fagan and Worley, who are now a client.
No way! I think that's one of Tony's. Shout out Adam Burgess, thank you for getting us over the line, my friend. I think he listens. He might do, actually. North Star.
Projects.
Thank you. Farley Solicitors, what do they do?
Legal shizzle.
I can't believe you answered. Sunstone HR. James Kitchen. Is that two of them called James? I hope it is. Is it not?
It's called Maria.
Why is it called James?
I don't know.
Did you not ask her?
No.
Oh my God, Laura, come on.
You know what her last name is? You'll appreciate this because this is what you've been looking for recently. Chalice.
Marie Chalice?
Yeah.
Wow. Why is it called James
I don't know.
Kitchen?
Will we ask her?
Marie. If you're Marina.
Maria.
Maria.
Maria. You gotta see her.
Maria, if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube, please can you send Vicky Taylor a message on LinkedIn? LinkedIn, that'd be a different kind of platform, wouldn't it? Wow. And please let us know why it's called James, because I don't think that, and I would love to know. Genuine.
Okay. Right, okay.
Polka stays.
So that's like accommodation. So he actually donated raffle prizes as well. He had a 2-night stay for 7 in Snowdon. Someone won that, and it wasn't me. And a 2-night stay for 2 in Chester. They got some lovely accommodation. Check him out on Airbnb.
I'm writing him down. Polka stays. Peter Reid, not the ex-Everton manager.
So they make luxury, high-end materials. Supply the likes of Harrods with bed linen.
Too highbrow for me. Burnley College.
We know what they do.
Seneca Partners.
Like investments?
Yeah. Advantage Virtual Agency.
Yep.
They're the VAs. Store Tech.
Engineering.
All right. iTrax.
Software.
The Attack Group, that's ATACC. The Attack Group got a well good logo as well.
It is a good logo, isn't it? Like a boomerang.
Debt Recovery Plus, I know what you do. Essential Sourcing. We turn procurement into profit. There's my voiceover.
He's really good at procurement, and he will source you anything.
Not anything.
More or less, and he will save you money. And if he doesn't save you money, you don't pay him. Because he only takes his fee from the money that he saved you.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Fresh Perspective Resourcing. I
don't know why we're on there, but we know. I feel like we should be.
A. Yates Group. They're in Bolton, aren't they?
Yes, construction.
Very good. And Complex HR, because HR is complex. I am ready for voiceovers, guys. Have any of these organisations listening? Because HR is complex. Thank you very much to all our table sponsors.
Thank you so much to all of them. Table
we
sponsors.
wouldn't have the tables without you.
No.
We stood up.
We would. Eating our fish and chips. Standing. So we had the table sponsors, we had category sponsors, we had event sponsors, and our headline sponsors. We'll talk about our judges next episode.
Oh, we must.
Because we really want to shine a light on everybody that got involved and helped, because without all these amazing people, it wouldn't be what it is, and we wouldn't be able to raise the money that we do for charity. It'd
just be a massive party with me DJing and the Freshies in a barn or a cathedral. It'd be well expensive.
It would be expensive.
It'd be
like a wedding. That's
yeah.
what my wedding would be. Without all the sponsors and the winners, it's just a wedding.
It's just a wedding without all the sponsors. So thank you very much. And 5 wonderful charities have received 4 of them have. One more to come in. Have received some money, which will go a long way towards helping them develop their business.
Yeah, helping people in need.
And helping people. I'm going to shuffle my piece of paper
like
now.
You're like I'm Tony Greenwood and I'm Laura Leyland. It's 10 o'clock at night. Have a good day.
It's 10 o'clock at night, not 10 o'clock in the morning. Anything else? Do we need to plug anything? Are you recruiting? Give us a go. There you go. That's not a voiceover.
We're different to tradition. That's something I wanted
that's
to
just
mention
good
about
advice.
Comparisons. I'm constantly comparing myself to other recruiters, but in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, so I'm not looking at other recruiters like, they're doing better than me. I mean, they might be financially. But in terms of positive impact, affecting change and leaving a legacy, I don't think they are.
Planting trees and shit.
So to compare us against other recruiters, which I don't know if we should do, but...
No, you mustn't.
They charge a percentage fee on salary, which can get a bit spenny.
Woo.
We charge for time. If you hire more of the same people, the price isn't... If you hire 2 of the same people... With an agency, it'll cost you double. With us, it costs you the same.
Yeah.
We promise to fill our vacancies. We replace them for free if they don't work out. And we operate across all sectors and job types. We add a ton of value. And we do HR. Why would you not want to give us a go?
Why would you not?
Like some of these people on here, quite a few of them are clients.
Give us a go.
Join them.
We're well good at recruitment.
We are.
We're well good at recruitment.
And that is where we should leave the podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say something childish, but I'm not going to. Thank you very much for watching.
Peace out.
And very much for listening. Goodbye.